Good morning, all of you. My greetings on Makar Sankranti. I'll begin by congratulating the entire IMD family. The extended IMD family, comprising those who are presently engaged and those who were earlier engaged. The nation is ever grateful to you for all that you have done. Shri Kiren Rijiju, Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India. When I became a minister in the Union government after being elected to Parliament in 1989, I was Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs. My wife had no idea what is meant by Parliamentary Affairs. And it turned out to be the most important ministry and shaped my career. I am what I am because of that. Same is true of Kiren Rijiju. Earth sciences could not be more important than in present times. You are handling a very important portfolio. Thank you for your kind words, but they have set for me a different benchmark. I would try to rise to that level. I was wondering why the Honorable Minister and Dr. M. Ravichandran were keeping COVID distance with me on the dais. But I hope it was all bona fide. Dr. Mrityunjay Mahapatra ji, Director General of Meteorological, IMD, in his address, he landscaped both the past and the present and the future. In-depth analysis and thought-provoking address. Srimati Ranju Madan, Deputy Director, General Administration, IMD. I must recognize presence in the audience of Dr. R.R. Kelkar, Dr. L.S. Rathod, Dr. Ajit Tyagi, Dr. K.J. Ramesh, all former Director Generals. They laid firm foundations for what IMD is today in its 150th year. As much a foundation is being laid today during our Amrit Kal by our visionary Prime Minister for Bharat, for what Bharat will be at 2047 when it celebrates centenary of its independence. We have amongst us Dr. Shailesh Naik, former Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, distinguished audience. I am personally very grateful to IMD. And that has because when I was Governor State of West Bengal, the Honorable Chief Minister was very charitable in crediting me with a lot of things, including that during my tenure, we suffered cyclones because I was in Rajbhavan. But I was rescued by the IMD. They thought otherwise, and I could convince the Honorable Chief Minister, this is an age of science, we must yield to science. She did. I have seen myself during 3 years as Governor State of West Bengal, how efficient, how dedicated IMD is there. When she made in a light-hearted manner about cyclones visiting West Bengal, I told her, ma'am, in 1875, IMD was set up in Calcutta, now Kolkata, because IMD could anticipate there will be a governor in West Bengal at this time who will be a farmer. Friends, today we stand at a momentous crossroads, celebrating 150th years of IMD, a legacy of service, East in the annals of our nation's scientific progress. And that progress at the moment is incremental and exponential. It had humble beginnings, as I said, in 1875 in the City of Joy, then Calcutta, now Kolkata. It has now evolved. Certainly in the front line of global leaders and a regional leader whom the nations look up to, and I am personally aware of it because our neighbors have greatly benefited by the inputs made available by IMD. As we commemorate this milestone, a significant milestone, and we enter into a new era, an era of collaboration and innovation. IMD is moving in tandem with the stakeholders, scientific institutions, and this is poised to scale greater heights. Gone are the days of fragmented disaster management. Today, a robust system ensures a predictable mechanism for financing not just response, but mitigation, preparedness, and recovery. I could see inputs made available by IMD, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, acting in tandem along with disaster management agencies, ensuring not a single mortality on high seas, hardly damaged 2 vessels. Coastal areas were cleared. एक जमाना था, बहुत पहले की बात है, जब मौसम विभाग कहता था, और इसलिए कहता था कि साइंटिफिक प्रोग्रेस नहीं थी, कि बरसात होगी, बरसात नहीं होती थी। निश्चिंत होकर कह सकते थे भाई शायद नहीं होगी। आज so much is the precision, it is by seconds. We are proud of our scientists. We are proud of our very talented human resource. We are proud of our technological evolution and progress. It is dictating every facet of our life. अंदाजा लगाइए, गांव का आदमी ट्रेन पकड़ता है तो कहता है ट्रेन कितनी देरी से आ रही है, मौसम विभाग बता देगा कितना भोग है। अपने खेत में जाता है तो देख लेता है कि क्या होगा। मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि उसके हाथ में टेक्नोलॉजी है, वो उसका उपयोग कर रहा है। आपकी रीच हर कोने में है, एंड आई एम देयरफॉर एक्सट्रीमली डिलाइटेड कि आज जो हमने लॉन्च किए हैं, पंचायत मौसम सेवा बहुत इंप्रेस करेगी मेरे को। Every village panchayat is now having a technological center, which is heavily used now. Footfalls are on the rise day by day. And then mobile app, पहले जाते थे बाहर, देखते थे कि उनके FM रेडियो के ऊपर खबर आएगी मौसम खराब होने वाला है, आप रूट बदल लीजिए। This app will be far more efficient. It will involve everyone as beneficiary of the great efforts of IMD. IMD is much beyond just weather forecast. और मैं इसलिए कह सकता हूं कि मैं कृषक पुत्र हूं। वेदर फोरकास्ट के भी बहुत आगे तक बात चली गई है। सेफ्टी नेट, प्रोटेक्टिंग आवर नेशनल इंटरेस्ट, शील्डिंग आवर सिटीजन्स फ्रॉम wrath of nature, and of course, extremely useful for our security concerns. We have come a long way. एग्रीकल्चर से हेल्थ केयर तक, एविएशन से एनर्जी तक, it is present in our life and with affirmative stance. Farmers tilling the land to Jawans guarding the frontiers. IMD plays a critical positive role. Unwavering commitment is evident, and it was shown on the television here, screen here. Farmers' income has gone up. And I can assure you and indicate to you on the basis of personal strength that in the farming community, aged men and women who may not have had formal education but are very intelligent use technology as much as we do. They tell the grandchildren, मौसम विभाग की जानकारी ले लो, कितने गर्म कपड़े आपके काम में आएंगे क्योंकि आप घूमने शिमला जा रहे हो. That old woman, Nani Dadi, will tell you. It has embedded, integrated, totally ingratiated with our daily life. Now we have taken great initiatives and the world is praising Bharat. Gati Shakti and Udaan, for both, IMD has played pivotal role. Safe aviation is not possible at all without IMD being 24/7 alert. Even during G20 summit, the success of which has been recognized and acknowledged by the world to an extent that it will be difficult to reach the benchmark put up by Bharat in organizing it. IMD had a great role to play. And we had tough weather. In the realm of health and during COVID, the contribution was no less. I had the occasion to interact with Chairman of ISRO, and ISRO has made us proud. Chandrayaan 3 landed on Moon at South Pole, a place to which no country has gone. On the surface of Moon, we had etched for history Tiranga and Shiv Shakti Point. He told me that we have also contributed hugely to the growth of IMD because we have wholesome, synergetic approach with IMD. We are working in togetherness. We give them inputs and we are tailoring our product to their requirements. This has made India's IMD as one of the frontline IMD meteorological departments in the world. This is not a small feat. But time now has come where our mindset will have to be pro-disruptive technologies. We have to live with them. We have to harness these technologies for our larger benefit. And IMD has great potential in utilizing technologies like machine learning, crowdsourced data to refine its forecasts and predict extreme weather events with greater precision. I'm looking for a day where IMD can predict what will be weather conditions in the two houses of Parliament for the presiding officers. I am pretty sure you'll find a way out. Two of my distinguished predecessors in West Bengal, one of them raised the concern, we must do something about earthquakes. We must predict them. I told them the day is not far. IMD, in synergetic stance with other scientific bodies and academia, will do it. Because it helps us prepare in advance. And if I go to the extent of saying they can predict weather in two houses of Parliament, the politician will be tempted, Honorable Minister is here, if IMD can predict weather of election also. when it comes to renewable energy and non-conventional energy, IMD plays a critical role in helping the businessman plan his or her investments, to know what can be the optimal utilization of the natural resource which he or she brings to exploit. What I mean to say, there is no walk of life in which IMD has no role to play. It has role for everyone. And why speak about my experience in West Bengal? Very recently we had cyclone Biparjoy. It has joy in it, as Calcutta has City of Joy. But Biparjoy was a menace. Thanks to IMD inputs, thanks to our preparedness, thanks to our disaster management schemes, coordination amongst various agencies, that large part of IMD's accurate warnings resulted in zero fatality. Zero. The impact extends beyond our borders. Our neighbors in the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea rely on IMD's expertise, as evidenced by praise of Bangladesh and Myanmar received for their minimal casualties during Cyclone Mocha, a testament to IMD's foresight. Let me slightly digress. It is relevant. Our technological prowess is also an important mechanism of soft diplomacy, because relationships are defined by what country has to gain from another in economy. Now it has graduated to a higher level. A gain in technology is also important, and we are part of it. I may remind you that our UPI model is also a facet of soft diplomacy. It has been adopted by several leading countries, UPI, including Singapore. Our ISRO has generated a great diplomatic soft power for Bharat, because ISRO has launched satellites of several countries, including the USA, UK, and Singapore. So our technological rise is a most impactful mechanism to give cutting edge to our diplomacy. And that is happening thanks to people like you and others in organizations. Celebration of 150th year is a matter of satisfaction, but it brings a great challenge also, because climate is changing every moment. The threat of climate change looms large. Global efforts are there, but results are not matching. Calamitous events underscore the urgency of innovative solutions. The IMD at the forefront of disaster risk reduction, harnesses technology through public-private partnerships and research collaborations to mitigate the impact of natural disasters. Now it is time for us, and fortunately our Bharat is in the front league of nations, and the number is not in double digit, who are engaged in harnessing disruptive technologies. Continuous investment in cutting-edge technology like quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and big data analytics is crucial to enhance forecast accuracy and delve deeper into the complexities of science. Gone are the days where you could make an impact just by scratching the surface. You have to dive deep into it these days. It is a reflection of leadership, farsightedness in Bharat that we have undertaken initiatives more than other countries. Cabinet cleared rupees 6,000 crores for National Quantum Mission to boost research in quantum technology. The mission aims to seed, nurture, and scale up scientific and industrial research and development, create a vibrant and innovative ecosystem in quantum technology. But I would lay a great emphasis, and from this platform, I seek your assistance so that we can unitedly appeal to our corporate world to subscribe to the concept of research and development. If you will look around the world, in developed countries, research and development has been initiated by the corporate world. They have supported institutions like IMD, scientific institutions and academia with fiscal power. I call upon our corporate leaders to handhold institutions like IMD to promote research and development as regards disruptive technologies and their use in disaster risk reduction and management technologies. Let me tell you the economic dimension of what you are doing. If there is no timely input from IMD, there will be loss of lives. There will be huge destruction of property also. Some is unavoidable, but then you can contain it. Livestock, boats and ships on the high seas, that is not only minimized, virtually it is zero because of timely input and of course systemic working of adequate warning. It is soothing to note that it has become our culture to integrate technology in our daily life, and technology which is cutting edge. This prowess has been garnered by the government in every walk of life. It has destroyed corruption. It has secured that the relief reaches to the person direct without intervention of any agency and 100%. And this is also coming to the aid of IMD. Now from artificial intelligence powered map creation and targeted weather alerts to blockchain secure data sharing and Twitter's rapid information flow, a potent mix of advanced and established technologies is reshaping disaster response. India's massive digitization and deep technological penetration has enabled and empowered our people, resultantly crowdsourcing, social media platforms and digital fundraising empower the public, while SMS and satellite technology remain vital. I can tell you, machine learning has to be massively used by IMD. When conditions change very fast, the inputs have to be analyzed. The data comes in several mechanisms. Virtually, it's a flood. That technology has to be employed. The dynamic interplay has fostered collaboration, saved lives, and unfolds a promising future for a more coordinated and effective response. The IMD must remain at the forefront of adopting and integrating such innovations to solidify its position as a global leader, which it is bound to be. It is only a matter of time. Our Bharat has emerged as a regional leader already in weather and climate services, sharing its expertise and technological advancements with South Asia, Southeast Asian and Middle Eastern countries. I have had the occasion to be at Phnom Penh as Vice President. ASEAN countries look up to Bharat for such kind of expertise inputs. Recognizing the interconnectedness of weather patterns and shared vulnerabilities, and which we have, if you look around, our vulnerabilities are nearly the same to climate change. India has forged partnerships and collaborations, extending its support meaningfully, positively, wholesomely to our neighborhood. IMD's contribution to global safety and economic development through its role as regional and global centers for weather and climate forecasting is commendable and well recognized by your peers in developed parts of the world. Look at the trade volume on the high seas. your role is very critical. And it is being used massively. IMD has fostered a spirit of regional cooperation, nurturing collaborative framework to address climate variability, which we all are facing day in and day out. By extending our weather and climate services to our neighbors and other countries, we not only strengthen regional resilience, but also reinforce India's commitment of being a responsible global player, truly reflecting a sense of our age-old ethos, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. G20 saw it during COVID menace, when the entire world was facing pandemic. A country then of more than 1.3 billion faced the challenge, but also helped more than 100 other countries by co-vaccine method, which is being well recognized by others. Friends, as we move forward, strengthening our capabilities is imperative. IMD must continue to enhance its observational and forecasting systems, collaborate with international partners, and contribute to global efforts in understanding and mitigating the impacts of climate change. To be contemporaneously updated is fine. To use the technology of the day is also fine. But gone are the days when we would look up to the West to make available technology to us. Now we have to lead in that direction. Already efforts are there, but IMD has also to play a great role. Let us stand together, committed to supporting the IMD in its mission, is my call to all sister organizations and the people at large. By investing in research, technology and international collaboration, we can ensure that IMD continues to evolve and meet challenges of the future. Together we can harness the power of meteorology for greater good of our nation, its people, and the world at large. Friends, we have come a long way, but we have to remember we have to also go a long way. We have to traverse that area, not following someone's technology, but by being technological leaders. And we have to be prepared, because dynamics of climate change is varying to an extent that even disruptive technologies may fall short of it. And all of us, therefore, to save the planet, have to act in tandem and togetherness. And I have no doubt Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, possessed of most brilliant human resource in the world, with commitment and direction, will give lead to the world. And I wish I may not be around then, but I am sure my wish will fructify. Bharat at 2047 will be the world's most developed nation, leading the world for harmony, peace, and stability. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, for enlightening us with your wisdom